Okay. Should be good to go. Like the sun here is, I guess, interesting. Okay, should be alive and ready to go. So, hi everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here, and welcome to the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. Forgot my time app, so the time over there. I think she cut her hair, didn't she? Oh, okay, so Manosa is actually not here, so Naksan is actually taking over. So this week we're getting the final cards of set 5, which is Rizal Vita as well as Vaga Rakshasa. We're also getting Gabwelas too as well, so we get to see what he's all about. Hopefully it'll be interesting to see how that goes about. So I apologize if I seem a little bit low energy right now, plus also I'll probably be eating a stream because my dinner was like super late. So yeah, so I won't be talking so much, I won't be eating so much, so I don't know why, it's just all of a sudden tiredness hit me like a damn truck and I don't know what to do with that. So not much that I can really hum up now. So yeah, we'll just wait for the card news to come up and we will be here ASAP. So yeah, maybe because I haven't had dinner yet, so maybe that's why I'm low energy. So I did eat significantly early in the day, so wake up early in the day too as well. So yeah, probably there's a lot of it. Stand up, Bangado. Sorry about the wrong hand. The other hand is busy. Apologize. So yeah, maybe I'll just change to I'll change to the cap one also while I eat. So just for now. Then I'll come back on also once I have the thing back. So after report for their last Chibu Cup. So yeah, oh now it's actually a blonde now. Okay. Nausa has turned blonde. 41 teams taking part in the Vanguard Championship Deluxe. So yeah.
まあ久々のイベントなんですけど、去年のなんかね普通の中華と同じぐらい人が来てたんで、すごいなという感じでございましたが、でね、個人的にはひかりちゃんのラバーマットをかけた8人トーナメントあって、時間的に1回しかチャンスないなと思ってたんですけど、無事ゲットできたんで。素晴らしい。
So yeah, I'll be interested to see how what does the Japanese meta, or what's popular I should say, not really the meta. What's popular post restriction list. So now that you know, now that the restriction for Shoro Doji as well as Shenri has come in. So yeah, seeing what people will hit as well. But I can expect Vaga to continue to be very, very popular, especially this Rakshasa also coming out. If the skill isn't great as we imagine it to be, might not be the case, but who knows, we'll see. So yeah.
でも2人とも勝った気がする。めでたい。では沖縄だからタイル使ってました。あ、いいですね。なんかちょっと海っぽい。海っぽい。一緒かなと思って。マーメイドで嬉しいです。はい。じゃあ流解放はしたんだけどね。流解放はしたんだけど全部は使えなかったの。まあそれはねまた後に見れるかもしれないですから。皆さんね楽しみにイベントに足を運んでください。そうですね。はい。でね、物販とかサイドイベントも。
Now some with like her hair down, shoulder length hair is actually pretty. Is it? Amane-san, sorry, I should say. Yeah, shoulder length hair is actually pretty good. So.
トリオファイト優勝はチーム超極審判の皆さんです。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。素敵な笑顔のお写真。はい。じゃあ早速。はい。皆様気にな
なっている、優勝デッキもそうなんですけれども、まずは、沖縄大会ですね、どんなデッキが予選で使用されましたかと、成人会で変わって一発目というところもありますので、分布見ていきましょう。こちらです、どうぞ。はい、
Right.
ということで、今回は
Night Rose coming up there. Vaga as well as Shadowrose is still up there as well, but we've seen probably Shadowrose has really kind of fallen off there. Going below Leonon. Okay. Black Maya, Wellstraw Black is also a thing right now because there's so much potentiality that's unlocked with Wellstraw Black. So who knows how that goes. Harry, Luwad, and Impul Dio as well. So yeah, Impul Dio also proving to be quite the meta turner these days. Very nice to see.
だいぶ研究が進んでくる中、ナイトローズがどうなのか、いいんじゃないのかなという、メイン大きな特メカに対して、じゃあその除去ができるガルガとかどうなの、ブラックどうなのとか、あとはやっぱりその知らぬ症状同時、この間の、ファイターズズの更新で、
that's what they're talking about now.
制限カードが入りましたけれども、それでもやっぱり使い慣れてるデッキの方がいいんじゃないのかなとか、こういう風にデッキを組み替えたらまだ戦えるんじゃないっていう方が意外と、引き続き、知らぬそして症状同時を使っていたなという感じです。で、ここで国内で結構台頭してきたのがリアノーンだなという感じですね。リアノーン海外だったりは結構ずっと根強く人気だったんですけれども、やっぱり2ターン目から大きなアタック。
Hopefully we get to see. I just noticed that they actually have all the artists' credits right at the bottom there for all the various arts. It's nice to see even the big companies such as Bushra also honoring their long-time commissioners, long-time artists that they've commissioned for their artwork, you know, and then they're also giving their artwork a shout out. They didn't have to, but it's nice that they did. And these days, also recognition is important.
公式のツイートの上位16チーム上がりのやつとかね、見てもらえるとまたそれも面白い、ここからの変化が面白いんじゃないかなと思います。
はい、ぜひ見てみてください。はい。はい、それじゃあ優勝チームのデッキを見ていきたいと思います。まずはこちらのデッキから。はい、先方タッキー選手で使用デッキはナイトローゼ。
So the Night Rose part of the winners deck here. I can see that they're actually making use of the order card that you can see there, the generic order that targets one of the creatures for boost. Interesting choices I see here. Nothing eye popping out of right out from the get go for me at the very least. But yeah, I mean. Everything works. Everything comes out and works very well with Night Rose. From the Great One generic that you can see over there. There's also the Great Tree support for it as well. Yeah, there's not much I can really say here. So, or rather, maybe it's more accurate for me to say. So there's not much here that I can comment on due to inexperience with it. I know how well Harry has done, although I do not know the builds. So what has been getting popular in terms of the builds for Harry as of late. So I've seen my community really talk about it. Yeah, but they haven't really lingered into the conversation too much. So yeah. Wellstraw, okay. That's a hell of a shout there. So. Oh, Wellstraw is actually making use of the twin cards, and I think that's also the PR card. I think the Blitz Order PR card. That's actually really good for Wellstraw. So yeah. What's the grade 2 next to Wellstraw? Is that a support card from the recent set? I think so. I think so. Yep. Nice. This deck actually looks very good. looks really good. So it's a nice surprise to see Wellstrom Blitz actually be there. So, but then again, so when you have somebody that comes in here with the Nation King, Dragon Empire Nation King energy generator, so it's a player that has been playing for quite a while. So a very experienced tournament player. Expect no less, as much as I say.
のせいで逆転できないみたいな、ことが結構あると。で、そういうのをケアできるのは、オイリアンテの圧倒的なメリットだよねということで、通常のベルスタの方がいいでしょうということでネオ選手、選ばれたと。なるほどなという感じでございます。
So yeah, we'll just ready to cycle to the next one. What's the third player playing? Oh yeah, this deck is also playing with the BRS card as well. The BRS card is actually really what's make the Western deck actually pretty strong these days. So yeah, that's something to point out here now that I noticed it.
なんですけど、新セティカ入れとくと後から捨てたセットが回収できたりして、その辺の取り回しがすごく楽になるので、ところですごくなるほどなと思いました。で、それからもう一つペリッカエクスプレス。これコメント欄でもね、皆さん入ってるねって言ってるんですけれども、このカードはブリッツオーダーなんですけれども、ドロップからセットオーダーを1枚山札の下に置くことでプレイできて、アタックされている自分のユニットを1枚選んでパワープラス2万します。で、これさっきも言ったように、意外とベルストラってうわ、オイリアンテがなくなっちゃったできからとか、フライハッツが全部消えちゃいましたみたいなことが結構あったりするんですけど、そういうのに対してこのペリカエクスプレスで、ケアするよ。だからこのセットオーダーを山札に戻すカードが新設カードをさせて3枚入ってるっていうのが、このネオ選手の特徴で、すごく綺麗に取り回して見事に優勝されたというような感じになっております。すごくなんかオリジナリティあって学ぶことあるリストだなという感じでございます。
They should be, yeah, they're moving over to the next one. And the next one is Chaos. Wow. Okay, now it seems like a pretty good place for variety. Damn, okay. What can I say about Chaos here? Okay, so Chaos, something immediately to point out already that they're already using the PR card from the for the Chronicle comic. I believe it's a Chronicle comic. Alright, so 2 copies in there already. Makes for a ton of differences with the Chaos deck. And the thing about the Chaos deck is that while you want multiples and everything, I'm surprised that the criticals aren't like different triggers from there. So, but I guess with its ability to actually be able to move it into a soul, like I said, I'm surprised that the original name is also not in there. Stem Deviate. But then again, the Sophie card also counts as Stem Deviate too. It's also there's 2 names already in there. You know, so you don't necessarily have to have 13 cards. You don't necessarily have the 13 cards in Soul. You just need to have 13 names in Soul. So this all works out pretty well. So everything all is standard there. To my surprise, they are using a lot more. There's a lot more like important cards to actually have in play, instead of going for the whole 13 names thing. But then when you have trigger units that actually counts as 2 names, it's completely understandable why they can actually afford to do that. And I think that's what makes the Chaos, that's what helps makes the Chaos deck much more, what you call it? That's what's make the Chaos deck much more easier to build, especially when you can rely on your criticals actually counting as 2 names, your draw and your fronts counting as 2 different card names too as well. So yeah. This thing is going with a with an 8-crit deck. Okay. So 8-crit deck, 1 draw. Interestingly, only 1 draw, but then again, it's just for the namesake. Regards. 8-crit, 1 draw, 1 front. Am I miscounting? Because that one is 4, 4, 4. Hang on. Okay. It's 16 triggers still. 8 criticals, which is the maximum. Then 1 draw, 2 fronts. Interesting. And then of course there's the one of the OSTs as well. So yeah, this deck checks out for sure. I mean, if it's featured and it made it to the top, I mean, you should check out, right? 今回はね、優
勝チーム3人ともそれぞれの、なんていうんでしょう、環境感とか、戦法を持って、ブランク選手いらっしゃいますね。
本当だ。
ということで、しっかりと環境に合ったメタゲームに合った構築で見事優勝ということでございまして、
Interesting decks as well. And I do like seeing also like decks of all kinds just like making it to the top there. So and Chaos is definitely a huge surprise because you know nobody really is prepared for Chaos, but Chaos can really catch you off guard if you really like don't don't prepare. So next day Chibo Cup is actually happening in November, late November. Alright. Silent Fair is already opened already, so yeah. We'll be closing soon. What do you mean it's been so long, Zaki? What do you mean? Because so you guys do matchup videos. So well, yes, it has been a long time since we've done matchup videos. But mainly the channel is mainly grouped by me now these days, and the best I can really do also is just make sure that I continue to do look at the new cards also for Vanguard content. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I've been doing on YouTube for a while too as well, but the whole time we've been doing our Newsday Tuesdays over on Twitch. So I understand that not everybody has Twitch, so and then when the prospect of dual streaming is now coming up these days, so I managed to find a plugin that allows me to be able to stream both on YouTube and on Twitch. And I know that we still have a lot of people that still know us from YouTube side. So we absolutely, I absolutely wanted to make sure that you guys can continue to catch us every week whenever we do Vanguard streams, so you can just keep up to news as well. So even if you're not in the game, like most of the guys have, at least you can chat with me about all the stuff also. And we may not be able to do matchup videos because I'm only one guy. I cannot do our matchup videos all too much also. But you know, this is the least that I'm able to do, and the least that I can do in order to continue to be around. So I think the main thing is that we wanted to show that we're still around. Haven't got anywhere. Oh, okay. So seems to me that the fighters part of the fighters rules update of it also. Fighters rules check basically. So they're not going to be checking your they're also going to be checking your sleeves too as well, and also your markers too as well, to make sure that you're playing with the correct ones. So you can't have anything that's illegal in there. So yeah, and then be found later on the floor. They check it immediately. Okay. Which is, I guess I think that's something that they've been doing these days already. So as long as you have your deck lined up, so you're playing the correct things, you have nothing to worry about.
X でもよく見るんですけど、なんかこういうカードってどうなるんですかとか、こういう場合ってどういう風にルール処理するんでしょうみたいなのがあると思うんですけど、そういうのね結構優しいファイターたちが答えてあげてるんですけど。
Big shadow token when you play Rona, so we want to see 50k tokens. So yeah, nope, that'd be illegal. That'd be illegal. So that's why I think, with that being the case, also they want to make sure that there's no shenanigans. So they want to step up the checks, so which I guess that's the reason why they announced the fighter rule check slide there. Whether there was any cases about it or not, so I'm not too familiar, but it's good to see. Terrazal, no more Leo, and we are even machine. Unfortunately, Rizal is still going to have Leo as an option in there, regardless. And besides, also, Rizal has also been shown not to be a popular deck, nor has it been shown to be a meta-defining deck. So, Leo being in Rizal, not that big of a deal, so. But of course, it's a big deal, so it's a big deal because of the community they play around, so not much can be said about that.
故郷に。
で、ですね、ステージスケジュール。
I can imagine it being annoying, so I play Result in English, so
14時から、
that's the plan.
そして15時半から。
But currently, it's the only deck that actually is doing something with that in play. So, again, it comes down to your community also. So I don't really want to say too much about Result and Amorta, as I'll call it, so because that was a bit more accurate to say. No, you're not late. We're still waiting for the card reviews. So they just went through the tournament. They went through the tournament basically. The results for the last Chipo Cup, as well as the winning decks as well, which is quite interesting, I would say. But for card reviews, not yet. So they usually wait until like much later. Triple rare sake as well from the upcoming deluxe lake coming up. So. Lowart with undercover support is a crime as well. Yeah, I've heard about that as well. I heard about how insane that actually is as well. I can imagine that some of the what decks that was playing in Okinawa for the last deck earlier, I can imagine some of those what decks actually playing with the undercover support cards. They're pointing out the hand in the almost cup.
イラストだったんですけども、まあ今年はこのでも俺初めて見るのはこのワンカップの訪問ねということでございまして、これはね毎回人気なんですけど、これもございますので、でこちらどちらもですね決勝ラウンド進出することができますので、皆様獲得を目指して頑張っていただきます。
So we're still on the event information side of the stream as well. Yeah. It's cracking them up too as well. So they're showcasing one of the prizes that you can get from the upcoming Deluxe Championship deck. It's mostly for Japan stuff, so we're not in Japan. It doesn't really matter too much to us. But yeah, Nakano City cross Vanguard. Oh, I guess they're opening a new location. Oh no, sorry. There's gonna be a tournament at Nakano City area. So yeah. So 128 packs. Entry looks like it's free or to be decided, but I think they should be free. So yeah. So fast, you want the ban list? The ban list just came out, bro. The ban list only just came out. And they already hit Shorudoji and Shiranui. So I see Night Rose actually being popular, so we need to wait as well. I mean, yeah, we need more, but honestly, right, the Shorudoji and the Shiranui one also was a long time coming. We had to wait like 3 cycles before it finally something happened to it. We had to wait 3 cycles before something happened to it, so it's pretty hellish at that point in time. I won't tell you otherwise that more need to be done, but I don't know what the rate of their decision making is also in terms of it. But Night Rose being problematic also has not really been seen much by me as of late. We'll probably have to wait until the winters. We have to wait for more tournaments or so in order for it to really be publicly seen. Now we can really get a strong idea of what's going on there. But yeah, they have the booster trial event coming up soon. I guess this is for set. Oh no, not for set 5. Maybe it's set 5. Maybe it's for set 5. But hey, the Seabuild Now playmat is up for grabs. So yeah.
トの詳細公式サイトをご確認ください。以上ブースタートライアルからのお知らせでした。
でも3回以上ぐらい抽選申し込んだ。
いいですね。まさかの申し込んでる。
申し込んでます。
はい。ぜひ。
いやしかしイベント情報でこの時間だ。みんな今日は覚悟してくれ。まだまだ情報がある今日は。
What? There's still more information for your event?
どんどん行きましょうか。続いてはアニメ情報です。
Oh no, okay, that's all of it. So there's a lot that they went through. So now they're going to the anime information. So this is very run of the mill, and I honestly felt that I'm just going through a cycle for this episode. As I watched it, it's like, okay, Imperial will lose for sure. Levidra's Imperial will 100% lose. We get to see what Rakshasa does, which, since we saw what Imperial does, we kind of know that Rakshasa will have the similar ability of being able to inherit the base's divine skill. Not sure about the 5k though. We have to see what the full skill says as well. But I think it's safe to say that the 5k could be there. Yeah, and then we're getting into the part also where now the divine skill has been used up from Rizal's side, and we probably will see we will see what Rizal Vita will do, and after we get the rest of the story in the second half of the episode. So next episode is the last episode for Divine Season 2, which has been a banger season so far. I combined with one, even better. So you need one in order to get the context for 2. So yeah. I'll probably save the review for next week, but yeah, everything here really lines up quite well. So again, my only criticism is that they could have made Levidra's Imperial a villain that comes after Sybil, because he's a lingering problem. I don't mind that they didn't address him. They didn't address him and his mental pollution also, because they could have that as a plot to set up for the next season also if they wish to do so, which I think they will. But you know, they fast forward him because they're like, oh, he's actually supposed to be a hero, even though we kind of make him not look like the hero the entire time. So, but guess what? He's an afterthought now, and so we're gonna bring him up, and so we're gonna make him have the Destined King, so Levidras has something to go off of, because it desperately needs a boost. Nah, that's not how it works. So. But yeah, the only thing I can really say also is that we'll get to it more when we see the card itself also. But Rakshasa looks hellish for sure. Levi looks hellish also. I have not seen such a consistent board wipe in the standard format also in such a long time. You had to work pretty hard in order to even get a full board wipe. So, but here is Vanguard wiping the front row when it attacks, and after that it wipes the back row in order for it to stand. So it's a consistent board wipe also, which makes Rakshasa quite dangerous, because trying to set up the board again is quite difficult, not unless you have a deck that actually runs a lot of draw capabilities. So with that said, it's interesting to see how Vaga, especially with how popular he's been in competitive scene 2 as well, it will be very interesting to see just how Vaga is gonna upgrade also with Rakshasa in play now. So it'll be good to see how that goes, and knowing how the Imperial will be, it's good to say that the Great Tree is gonna not be Vaga Dragas anymore. It's gonna be Rakshasa as your right deck, basically part of your right line, and then after that you can just slot in the Vaga, similar ability from there. I like to think that Rakshasa has a different skill compared to the Destined King and the Fated King too. But you know, it's understandable if they made it very samey. So this is how it is. So yeah. But yeah, of course, I also forgot the most important thing is Gabuelas is going to appear as a unit now. So we get to see how Gabuelas actually enters into this fight. And we also get to see his skills up, because he should get his review this week too. So yeah. Because it is the release week, so later on we can see them open up the packs and see what opens up from there. So, but the packs, it's been consistent in terms of the rarities of everything. So there's not much so there's not much to really expect out of the boxes also. We're just looking to see whether any of them open the DSR. That's what we're doing. We're just waiting to see open the high rarities. So if they open the high rarities, hell yes. They didn't? Well, who knows?
局ネットにて毎週土曜朝8時から BS 日テレにて毎週土曜23時30分から放送中です。次週もお楽しみに。
Alright.
はい、続いて再放送のお知らせです。こちらどうぞ。BS 日テレにてカードファイトヴァンガードディバインズシーズン
So yeah, we should be coming up to the card information very soon. They will go through the law. So with that said, I will take the opportunity to go and get me some water and also wash up too as well. I'll be able to turn on my camera too as well, so you get my live reactions to see what everything does as well. So I will be back as soon as I can.
今週末10月12日土曜9時から10月31日木曜23時59分までの期間限定で最終回が終わっても寂しくない運命者宿命者をお迎えしよう。ブチロードオンラインストアにてディバインズシーズン2最終回記念フェアの開催が決定しました。よはい、こちら気になる商品紹介していきます。まずアクリルスタンド。シーズン2ビジュアルのアキナたち、クオンたちのアクスタです。こちら絵柄を選んでお求めいただけます。いいですね。ありがとうございます。前田あり。はい。無限の宿命者。はい。勝手に無限回収の宿命者。確かに宿命を背負ってるかもしれない。そうですよね。はい、そしてお次最終回記念のアクリルプレートスタンド。こちらアキナとクオン、レザイルとレビドラスが描かれたキービジュアルの絵柄となっておりますね。箱押しでね、カードファイトヴァンガードディバインズシーズン2って書いてあるね。まあどうですか。これ大きいです。アクスタ結構。はい。で、宿命者としては初。宿命者は2種類目のね。でもこれキービジュがね変わってるんでイラストがまた違いますから、はい、ぜひぜひゲットしていただければと思いますが、まだこれだけではありません。他にもあります。どうぞ。はい、お次トレーディングアクリルキーホルダー。こちらトレーディングですね。ランダムです。絵柄がランダムな商品となっておりますが、運命者たちのアクキー写真っぽいデザインですね。私みたいに推しと写真を撮ってください。新野さんの得意なやつ。はい、私の得意なやつでございます。はい。かつてね、ゆうゆくんだったりも出ましたし。
Alright, I have returned and they're still going through the third anniversary online store. So yeah. Let me just turn back my camera on. There we are. Alright, so clear files, acrylic card holders. I saw earlier that they have the acrylic stands too as well, so yeah. Stuff that you can purchase on the Busher online store. If you really want to represent your Vanguard side. Alright.
お求め期間は10月12日土曜日9時から10月31日木曜日23時59分までとなっております。後日通販ページのオープンや公式 X からも案内があるそうなので、楽しみにお待ちください。はい。はい。私だ。
So my side.
まだまだ続きます。本日いっぱいグッズ情報があります。じゃあ続いてはこちら。書き起こしグラフアートイラストを使用したカードファイトヴァンガードディバインズのグッズが今週末より EO ストア、池袋本店
EO store. Alright. So physical store also be selling all this as well as the online store will be doing so. These are like I think personally drawn EO side drawn of the characters, so they are a bit more chibified. They're a bit more chibified compared to the original arts of them, so which is really cute and everything. I think this, yeah, they did showcase all the products beforehand, so.
続いてはこちらどうぞ。はい、ということでペンバレオンラインショップにてディバインズのペタンコグッズが登場。
Okay, so more petanco. Also having some Divines keychains available for sale too there. So yeah, Gabelas looks much more cuter. They somehow managed to make Gabelas much more cuter. I also have cam badges too as well. Same designs.
75ミリです。
75はでかいっすね。
でかいし、これなんとですね、さっきのアクキーもそうなんですけど、選べます。
お、選べる。
板場が作りやすい。
確かに。
お、これも
いるしね。
はい。無限回収できますね。
確かに。
お、私も宿命者になるしかない。無限回収の。
宿命を背負ってください。
はい。で、最後がこちらです。
はい、ということでこちらアクリルフィギュアでございますね。それぞれの
アクリル、
はい。そしてですね、本日なんとサンプルが届いているのでご紹介したいと思います。
Okay,
まず
alright,
アクリルキーホルダーから。ババーン。今回は代表してめぐみと泰造を私から。はい、こんな感じで、ね、向かい合わせになるとおしゃべりしてるみたいだし。
Can see right there, so.
ああ、それなんかエンディングみたい。ね、そういうエンディング。
They have the samples.
で、こちら
Very
に
cute.
は。
じゃーん。
Now, of course, so let's show the siblings as well.
ロードブラザーズ。
いや、座り方個性出ますね。
確かに。
It's perfect for your bag. Perfect for your case. Perfect for a lot of places that you want to represent.
はい、そしてお次がアクリルフィギュアですね。こちらはこんな感じで。
Alright, and of course, so the acrylic stands there. Very nice. Very lovely.
こういう感じキャラクター。カラーとごめんね。本当にごめんね。本当にごめんね。
そしてこちらもです。結構大きくないですか？
いや、大きいですよ。これは。
ね、可愛い。
可愛い。はい。
Alright.
で、お次が缶バッジですね。
And the can badges, of course.
はい、こんな感じで。
Gotta do all the sales pitch and promotions here. Then we get to the ones that we really care about. I mean, honestly, can't be helped, so it is what it is.
はい。
そしてこちらですね。はい、こちらも
いいですね。
They're pretty big can badges actually. Now that I notice it. Yeah, they're also pointing out too. It's pretty big actually.
これも書き下ろしですから、とっても良いでございますね。
いいですね。こちら、商品はですね、ペンパレオンラインショップにて、本日この後、受注開始となりますので、皆さんぜひぜひゲットしていただければと思います。
よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。以上、アニメ&グッズ情報でした。
はい、ということで続いてドコバンのお知らせです。こちらどうぞ。あさって毎週木曜日。
Okay, so Dokovan Neo, they're actually showing a triple R order. This is for.
6枚を紹介いたします。さらにそれぞれのデッキの特徴も少しだけ紹介しちゃいます。
Okay, so I guess this is for the quick start Koro decks, I believe. Okay, they're also showing 6 reprints too as well. So, okay.
そうですね。なんか真野さんの語尾とかです。
真野さんの語尾なんだろう、真野さん
の語尾勝手に作って。
真野さんの語尾なんだろうな。なんとか。絶対言わない。
Not sure what they're stalling for, so but.
絶対言わないけどそれでいいかな。
じゃあぜひ。
Okay.
終盤でカード情報始まったの。始まるの。
Happy Damage Joke, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
カード情報始まるのってポストしてください。はい。真野さんびっくりした。
言ったことね。
Yeah, definitely stalling for something.
来週もしかしたら頭でやるかもしれないです。
確かにやりそう。
はい。ありがとうございます。ツイート。
待って今4000人見てる。4000人見てる。えぐい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
There are 4,000 people tuning into this live stream. Yeah, there are. There's like over 4,000 people tuning into the live stream. Vanguard Drag Race Rakshasa.
無双の魔人竜バルガドラグレス羅刹でございます。
羅刹。
それではあらすじをしのさんどうぞ。
宿命王をこの刃にかけ運命王を打倒し我が真の武装となる。剣士である我に惑いはない、迷いもまた邪竜解放、世界を平らげる力よ、今こそ我にとのことで、これはバルガの
So the Destiny King has fallen to his blade, and now the Fated King also will meet the same fate. Something along those lines, I guess.
考えて背負ってんの。はい、ということで読み物サイトは終盤終了後に更新されますのでお楽しみに。
So yeah, I guess in the law, so they really describe like the reason why Vanguard has actually turned on everybody.
本日は今週末の発売のブースターパック天地革命から無双の魔人竜バルガドラグレス
Like I don't know whether if Sibyl's influence could reach all the way to Kree, so which is the reason why Vanguard Dragons has actually taken up this form and started attacking everybody else. Now here's a problem that everybody has to deal with us.
実物紹介やパック開封もありますので
Yep.
最後まで見ていただければと思います。
お願いします。それじゃあカード紹介の前に本日は天地革命のユニット PV が届いております。
よっ。
Yup.
じゃあ早速見ていきましょう。ユニット PV どうぞ。
Right. So PV for for set 5.
これはでもいっぱい
The thing is, are all the generic cards, so if you don't have any G-Zone stuff. All sorts of supports. How many girls are there in the whole start of them? Holy sh!
わ、
出た。ディストテッドベイ。
Yes, Leo Odium.
そう。
And then Distorted Bane.
アンチクロックしてますね。
Very nice.
そうあれね、担当の人がね、逆回りにするんだっつってやってました。
お、
Mm-hmm.
逆回りのこと大好き。
米が高い。
And of course, the Fated and the Destiny King. Levidra's Imperial. And of course, Rezael Vita. And Gabuelas!
いやいや、ここがね、ちょっとね。お、ロード
Very
かっこいい
nice.
かっこいい。
Well done, also. It's always a treat to see these promotional videos for the sets.
はーい。
It really makes it, you know, it makes it a little bit more special, you know. And it's always, and as I said, it's a treat to watch because it's nice to see them actually take the units and actually have the promotional video, something that they can actually put out also, like maybe say the Japanese TV. I don't know about English side because they do have the regular commercials that they show us, both on the trailer roll whenever you wait for a live stream, and also for like the ones that we see in mid episode also. But it'd be nice that actually they take this PV that they've done also and just really like put it out there. So it's the week 1, week 2 of release kind of PV that they put out. But anyway, here we goes.
ということで、バルガドラグレス羅刹でございます。
Rasetsu, so Rakshasa is Rasetsu in Japanese also, but I know I've been hearing it that way. Well, what's that?
邪竜解放自動このユニットがこのユニット
Jaryu Kaiho. Okay, Ken. Alright, so
解放状態登場した時このファイト中このユニットは邪竜解放状態になりこのライドでペルソナライドが発動していないならペルソナライドを発動する。
はい、ということで、バルガドラグレス羅刹。
okay.
オンリーワンの能力ですね、今のところ。邪竜解放でございます。
オッケー。
邪竜解放状態になるには、このユニットと別名のバルガ
I can't read the first skill.
まあ、つまり、武装の運命者バルガドラグレス
I can't read the first skill, unfortunately, so.
が、まあ、すでに邪竜解放
Okay, so, we'll wait for the Twitter to come out there, so, but for once I can read, once per turn,
で、羅刹
when this unit attacks, if it has I'll call it the Rakshasa state also, but it should have a proper name for it also. Okay, then retire all of your units in the front row. Then for the turn, this one gets plus 10k. At the end of the battle, Color Blast 1, retire all regards in the back row. And then stand this unit, and then for the turn this unit minus 2k. Divine skill, it has its own divine skill. Okay, so it doesn't take from Vaga, it has its own divine skill. Okay, interesting. So when at the end of battle this unit attack, then if this unit has already stood by its original original auto skill this turn, then you get counter blast 1, stand this unit, and then for the turn this unit plus this unit plus 2 drive. So it's similar. So the advice skill is similar to Vargas in a way, if not worded exactly the same. Otherwise, so yeah. First time here, I can't understand what's going on. We're watching the cover Vanguard, the news information. So for the upcoming set that's coming out. First time here, I can't understand what's going on. I don't know why you clicked on this video. If you're not into Vanguard stuff, I don't know what you turn into. So that's what you're turning into. This is cover Vanguard news content. Simple as that. What we've been doing for quite some time here already, as it is. Right, let me see the here we go. So Malworm. Okay, so the keyword is called Malworm. So when this unit is placed by riding a unit with Vaga in its different card name from this unit, or from a unit in the Malworm state, until the end of this fight, this unit is in Malworm state, and if Persona Road was activated, this right, activate Persona right. Okay, can. Yeah, me don't know. Yeah, I also don't know too as well. Right, so let me read the whole thing in full. So while I still got a bit of time. Alright, so again, the Malworm state, the top skill is basically describe how to get the Malworm state. You can get the Malworm state right by riding a unit with a different name, with Vaga in their name. So basically, Vaga Drug Rest. If you ride on top of Vaga Drug Rest, you can go into the Malworm state until the end of the fight. If you ride over a unit that's already in the Malworm state, you also get to activate it too as well. So that's how the first skill works. When this unit in the Malworm state attacks a Vanguard, retire all front row rear guards, and this unit gets a plus 10k to the end of the turn. At the end of the battle, counter blast 1, retire all back row rear guards, stand this unit gets minus 2 drive until the end of the turn. The advice skill is at the end of battle this unit attack. If this unit stood by this unit's original auto ability this turn, counter blast 1, stand this unit, it gets plus 2 drive until the end of the turn. So, this means, right, that you have to play the original Vaga before you can even play Rakshasa. So if you just play Rakshasa straight up, you cannot get this unit into the Malworm state. Not at all, because he has to be in the Malworm state himself, or he has to ride onto a unit that has a different name from his, with Vaga still. So you have to ride into Vaga Dragres in order to go into Malworm state. Otherwise, right, this card is dead in the water. So you'll be playing Vaga Dragres, maybe one copy, most likely one copy, just in the right deck, and then the rest of it is actually Rakshasa right there. So this is definitely a huge upgrade to Vaga because of the fact, right, that this card comes with a board wipe. It's not only Draconic Overlord, it's Draconic Overlord that burns everything in sight. So this is a huge itch that is being scratched here. In a way, so because like I said, I've never seen a much more efficient bot wipe before, and it's a significant bot wipe too as well, because it happens exactly at the time when a bot wipe could happen. You can, if you go first, you can hinder your opponent quite well, especially if they build up their board state already. If you go second, that's even better as long as you survive the onslaught that he's put up with. So your career could end on turn 4 or turn 5 depending. Turn 4 or turn 5 depending also. Like other side's career. So this is actually pretty significantly strong, and to have it hindered one turn, for one turn, because you need to have the Vaga Dragres right up, it makes sense because it's such a powerful ability. And having this be turn 4 pops up, yeah, absolutely on board with that. So absolutely on board with this being the case. So yeah, because rebuilding your board in overdress in standard is not that easy to do. It's not that easy to do unless you have a huge hand from a lot of draws. So, in essence, if you don't have any means in which you can actually refill your board by abilities, you may end up suffering much from having your back row be emptied out. Already your front row is already like significant, but back row gone? God damn. Alright, so we're moving on to the support cards here. So yeah. Alright, so, okay. It's not specific for Malwom state. Oh, wow, okay. So, if I grade you a higher Vanguard, with Vaga in their name, when this is retired, but I grade you a higher, Vanguard with Vaga in their name for the Regard Circle. So, it's always been retired for the Regard Circle. Choose 4 units, and for the turn, they get plus 5k. If your Vanguard is in Malwom state, it gets plus 10k instead of plus 5. Very good. Very good. Very good. An important add to your deck regardless of whether you're playing with Vaga Dragress or if you're upgrading to the Malwom. Upgrading straight to Rakshasa. I wish that they would do Ratsetsu actually, because there's already a card, and the first critical, one of the first critical triggers for Kagero was Rakshasa. So this sharing Rakshasa's name is a little bit interesting. I know it won't conflict also, but you know, they're wiser than that these days, of course. But it's just I kind of like Ratsetsu a bit more, but I can understand why they put Rakshasa instead. Just for maybe for cultural, not cultural references, maybe for cultural references, but you know, it'd be nicer if it's Ratsetsu. Anyways, alright, so when this unit is retired by the ability of your grid or higher Vanguard with Vaga in their name, if this unit is I'll call this unit to the Regard Circle in rest, back row Regard Circle in rest. Then if your Vanguard is in Malwom state, so +1 stand this unit. So this was the card that we saw that they got called to the back row, essentially. Then the continuous skill is that if your Vanguard is in Malwom state, this unit gets plus 5k, which means that this is a 30k booster. Or 30k attacker as long as your Vanguard is in Malwom state, which is hella easy to do, so yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. So. Very cool, very strong. So yeah. So yeah, one of your important additions to your Vaga deck for sure. And we see it being used too as well, with Sybil actually rushing with the great ones. So as soon as she goes into her attack phase, you know, she's already calling out two other Regards in the front row and just attacking. She's going straight for the rush. Because in order for Vaga to even be on the deadly end or so, that's what you usually do. So yeah, Storm Slasher, there we go, that's the name of the thing. Storm Slasher Dragon. Alright. Now let's take a look at Rezael Vita. Alright, so support cards first. Okay, so okay, when another unit is placed onto the Regard Circle by the ability of a grade 3 or higher Rezael Vanguard, then for the turn this unit gets plus 10k. So yeah. So yeah, just a straight up support card, so to call out. So it's a common card, so I don't know whether if I will put this into I'll find use for this in Rezael. Most likely we get cut pretty early. But unless I'm using cards so that gives this unit boost, that unit get it plus 10k, right, will be a bit more significant if that's the case. But because this is a grade 2, so I don't see whether if I'll actually be putting this in there or not. So, but it's not once per turn, so it's not once per turn at all. So I multiple calls, all of them will be plus 10k. So maybe something to consider if that is the case. So because I don't think it was put in the same column or whatnot. So, but no, it's not. It's not at all. So, anyways, moving up to the rare. So this one for the back row Regard Circle. When a unit when your other unit has been called to the Vanguard circle in the same color as this unit by the ability of your grade 3 or higher Vanguard result in their name, so +1 stand this unit. So this ensures that you have a full column attacking twice. That column will be attacking twice also with him being on the board. Definitely has a lot more uses because of the nature of Rezile's skill. Having a unit called, like say Nobia called there, after you have this unit there, then stand over. If you have Inos over there too as well, if you happen to have Inos over there too as well, then Inos can absolutely 100% give plus 10k to that unit that is being called too. So a lot of applications is there, which is really good to see. So yeah, does make it significant also in that regard also, but it does not have any power gain from there, and it also is so +1. So as far as my understanding is, Rezile actually does suffer with a soul problem to a certain extent. It comes down to the build, it comes down to the player, but overall it's one of those things that it's one of those things where considerations for it also becomes dependent on what it is that you own. So yeah.
5500人の皆様お待たせいたしました。運命王となったレザイルの紹介です。こちらどうぞ。
Alright, here we go. So Rezile Vita. So from already from the get-go, I can immediately see so that this is similar to Levidra's Emperor already. So anyways, continuous skill, this unit's name is also Fated One of Miracles Rezile. And during your turn, if you have, for every Fated One of Miracles Rezile in your soul, this unit gets plus 5k and you gain its divine skill. Alright, so the second ability is that when this unit attacks the Vanguard, counter blast 1, choose up to 2 units, I think. If we're looking at it correctly. Okay, choose up to 2 units with the same choose up the same units with grades equal to or less than the number of cards in your damage zone and call them to regard circles. Then by moving grade 3 or higher card with result in its name from your hand to the soul, then choose one grade 3 or lower card from your drop zone and call it to regard circle. So there is 2 sets of callings from there, okay? 2 sets of calling from there. Then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, then for the turn, those units called by this ability gains plus 5k. So that's where it comes from. Okay, Ken. Okay, Ken. Pretty interesting. There we go. So, everything that I expected it to be, I do appreciate the +1 call. I do appreciate a separate call. So, what makes this interesting is that it's actually a separate call. So, as long as it's the same result ability, but if you can commit to the one result in your hand to move it into soul, then you get to call another card out also, which means that I know suddenly has started to go up, because if all 3 of those units get plus 10k, woo, that's a lot of things that's going off from there as well. And even if you call Inos 2 as well, even if you happen to call Inos 2 as well on there, so it sees the 2 units, so the 2 units get plus 10k. That's still a pretty excellent choice too, because the timing of everything and all like encompasses right there and there. So yeah. The one thing that we always count on also is that if the big bad evil guy, the BBEG, plays a deck there that does this effect, the hero deck is going to have the opposite effect. So this is how Rezile is actually going to refill his board, because not only will he be able to call up to 2 units, he can actually call not only 2 units, he can call 3 now. He can call 3 now. Although, when I think about it, English Rizal, by the way. So when you see the text of Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards for your drop zone. So choose up 2 cards. So it's the same. So it's the same across the board. And my stream lagged. Can't be helped. So every stream I'm gonna have at least one of these lags. So, but it happening here is a little sad. But you know, it is what it is.
だから例えば異なるグレードを2枚だ3、1って出しました。
They might have some drop prints on their side, but who knows?
それを受けました。でそっちの効果では3を選びますっていうことができます。のでなんかそのドロップゾーンにあるこれとこれ同時に出せたら強いのにな、でもグレード一緒なんだよなみたいな組み合わせがたくさんみんな結構デッキを、デッキを組んでる時に思ったと思います。そういうことをなんとこのビータは解決してくれますよっていうのが大きく変わったポイントになってます。でそれだけでも結構強いんですけども、さらに相手のヴァンガードがグレード3以上ならこの効果でコールされたユニット全てのパワーが5000上がります。っていうことは3枚出せば合計1万5000上がってる、ってことですよね。めちゃめちゃ優秀ですねと、いう感じでございます。
Alright, is there any more after this? Or is this the last one? Oh no, there's still got Willis, yeah, there's still got Willis.
このターンに差し切るのがいいのかいっぱい考えることがあると思うので、発売まで楽しみにこのビータを研究してもらえればいいんじゃないかなと思います。
お願いします。
なんですけど今日はそれどころじゃないカードもまだありますので、待って6000人見てる、
6000人になったん
すごい、
もうさっきから
すごいね。
なんかちょっとこう見たらさっき5500人だ、
ね、
どうなるかなと6000人になって
すごいヴァンガードってすごいですね。
ヴァンガードってすごいですね。
すごい。
Alright.
じゃあそんな6000人の皆様、
So
お待たせいたしました。
次
I don't really have that much thought about Rizal because I don't get to play him too much later. But here we go, Gabuelas. Okay. Alright, Gabuelas. What do you do? I can imagine Sybil actually coming up soon, actually. It'd be interesting to see. Anyways, Gabuelas' skill. When his unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, Soul Blast 1. Look at the top card of your deck and you can place it at the top or bottom. If you place it at the bottom, then for the turn, this unit gets plus 5k. Vanguard circle, when this unit attacks, if you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, then for the battle, this unit gets plus 5k. And for the turn, if this unit was placed by the effects of a Fated One Vanguard's ability, your rear guards during the battle that your rear guards attack, if they did not perform a drive check, if they are unable to do a drive check, then count plus 1. This unit gets plus 10k instead, gets plus 10k and minus 1 drive instead of just the plus 5k. And this unit can perform drive check. Okay. So this also works for Amorta too as well, which means I have to get this for Amorta. As if I haven't already been getting it for the... But this will also work for Amorta too as well. So, not only can you look at the top card of your deck and choose it to put top bottom, you gain power if you choose to put the bottom. When this unit attacks, right, if it has not performed drive check this turn, your Vanguard's definitely gonna be a Fatal One for sure. It's definitely gonna be a Fatal One for sure, called by Fatal One's ability. So, yeah, so plus 1 drive on its own, then plus 10k plus 1 drive on its own. Woo! That's a spicy plus possible 15k if you decide to put card to the bottom, which in a 50 card deck you will most likely to do so. So yeah. Okay. I don't know how expensive Gabuelas is gonna be. All things considered with Amorta and Rizal. But I know that I have to get my hands on him as early as possible. Straight up. In English. I point out in English. Because I play Captain Century English. Mainly for Grab Grace, but I moved up to Rizal because Grab Grace not coming out until much later, so yeah. No discard. No discard. Just pick color plus 1. No discard. You just 1 drive only. You just only get the 1 drive only. Is it not called Holy Dragon? It's like Seiryu. It's a Holy Dragon. Why is English calling it Blessed Dragon? BLEST.
カウンタープラス1でパープラス
Odd, but okay.
1万して、ドライブマイナス1でドライブチェックできます。だからつまりシングルドライブできるってことですね。
So yeah.
だからまあだからレザイルで
So I'm guessing that
トリプルのシングルで
Gabuelas will come in. Gabuelas will 100% come in as well as a call.
皆様はもう気づい
Just a
て
straight
い
call.
ますが、運命者を含むヴァンガードとしか書いてないので、
So yeah.
まあカードゲーム的にはリーエルでも使えるっていう感じでございます。はい、なんかなかなかね。
I mean, all things considered, does it need a discard? I don't think so.
まあこのガブ
I don't think so. I feel like Rezal is actually good enough so that it doesn't need to discard for it. I mean, you already put in one in the soul for Rezal Vita anyway to actually have the call. So yeah, I would say that so that it's okay for you to not have the discard when I think about it.
アニメでまずはどういった活躍を見せてくれるのか非常に楽しみでございますね。
So yeah, I don't have that many cards to add for Rezal if that is the case.
ね、ごめんね。運命王も含まれるのかなっていうのは、レザイルビータは、レザイルの名前も持ってるんで使えます。
But yeah, all things considered,
使えますよ。
all things considered, I have to get my hands on him.
はい、そんな感じでございます。まあ
But it comes out in like what, December, I think.
そうですね。
So yeah.
お待ちいただければと思います。
確かにビータで使えるのか使えないかはもうアニメにかかってますからね。そうですよね。
まあまあアニメ見てもらってね。
そう、
はい、
どんな使い方するのかね。
そうよ。
てか使うのかもわからないですしね。まずね。
そんなことあります？
だって今予告のところだとこのカード出てきてないですよ。
Alright.
まあね。まあだから我々が盛大なネタバレをしているか使わないかどっちかです。
いやどうなんでしょうか。
はい、その結末は君の目で確かめてみてください。はい。
はい、それじゃあ最後にですね、パラレルカードの情報でございます。
はい、
本日3種類、先週ね、謎だった3種類をご紹介いたします。
はい、
まず1枚目こちら。
Alright, so of course the SECs.
魔人竜バルガドラグレスラ説がシークレットレアで収録されます。
So, I mean,
ね、この黒
I mean, Vanguard really looks chaotic enough as it is. I know that the actual version of the art which we'll see so the actual card itself with all the foiling will make it stand out a lot. So, but honestly, just from this design alone, so it really looks even more messy. If you ask me, this looks even more messy. It's not bad, it's just messy, that's all. Whereas this one, yeah, it just looks super clean because the background's already clean already, so yeah. But hey, if you're opening packs, so you get your hands on it, so you got money.
そうや。もちろんそうです。最後はこちらのシークレットレアです。どうぞ。
Oh, Gabriel's also getting SEC as well. I guess it makes sense that Gabriel's will have an SEC. So yeah, I mean he's the one that instigated this whole thing as well. And he is a unit there, so is Sybil. So it'll be interesting to see how Sybil actually will come in if they actually do make Sybil as a card. It could mean that Sybil herself will continue to be a problem for everybody in season 3. So yeah. Alright, so they're gonna showcase the silver rares. Alright, so silver rare for Vaga Rakshasa. Then Leo Odium. She feels like a long ago thing, honestly. It feels like so long. Rezal silver rare, Imperial silver rare. It looks good, yes. Rezal one looks good, so yeah. Double frame rares. Alright. Yep, these are all the generics. Having the double frame rares. Very nice. There's 6 of them now. I have to remember that there's 6 of them now. And of course, the collab cards for Love and Berry. Need to showcase there. Still looks weird to me, so.
スマッシュアーガイル着てたりとかね、ピタッと黒 T 着てたりとかね。
いいですね。
はい。
はい。そしてじゃあ私からはまずはシークレットのご紹介です。
Alright, so the SCCs all. Okay.
これ欲しい。
Yep.
オーディウム。
Odium.
この青なのいいですね。青白が。
季節なんですね。
で、ビータ。いいですね。で、ガブチョ。
Vita, Gabuelas,
で、
Imperial,
かっこいいな。
レビドラス。
レビドラス好きかもしれない。
and of
で、
course
最後。
the DSR.
来たね。
The DSR with Seabolt Nowl.
そして
同日発売のサプライをご紹介します。じゃあまずはスリーブから。
Okay, supplies as well also coming out. So Destiny 1, Seabolt, Love and Berry as well as Leo Odium all coming out this week. So you'll be able to get your hands on them if you have already pre-purchased your sets.
ヴァンガードに見えない。
確かにまあ一応ねシビルトも
At least pre-purchase here, so because they usually are going by pre-purchases.
この状態はね。
But any excesses will be sold normally, so
はい、そしてお次が
if it ain't too popular.
キーホルダー。
お、
オディウムとスカリちゃんもいますね。これ
本当だ。
Alright, so your deck holders right there.
はい、そしてラブベリーですね。これね、
お、筐体型のね。
空気穴が好きです。いいですよ。
確かに。
いいですね、上の方。
かわいい。
いつもこうやって立ってた
そうそう上の部分
うん
ね。
エモい。
ね。
激エモ、ぜひゲットしてください。
これはもらってか
あー、どうぞどうぞ。
ら。やばい、止める人がいない。
あー、
どうぞどうぞと言われると思う。
Of course, playbats,
最後こちらです。
Leo Odium.
ね。
はーい。
はい、素敵。なんかちょっと高級感
かっこいいな。
色ですね。
ビレイラスト。
はい、じゃあこちらもどうぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます。ツッコミ不在だからな今日。
それじゃあパック開封いっちゃいましょう
の行
か。
きましょ
I like the tweets also for the
じゃ
SCC.
あその前にですね
Here to raise it all to the ground is the SCC version of
う。はい、ということで
Vanguard Drug Race Rakshasa. And then create miracles with the SCC version of the Fated King of Miracles. Yeah, so their campaign basically, since this is the release week of the booster pack, set 5, in Japanese of course. So they're going to be doing a pack opening, but yeah, if you are able to type in Japanese and showcase your max rarity deck, so that's how you get featured onto the show next week.
まずね。
I say that because it's always been consistently that, so it's just your highest rarity.
ラブベリなの20周年私と同い年。
Alright, so the backing has promotion for Love and Berry being part of the set here. So not much to say here or do. I don't know. Maybe it's like Love and Berry is like has been taken up by Bushiroad actually. Who knows?
綺麗に当てて光ちゃんのピロだけ無限に集める。
お、え、じゃあ
No, it's actually Sega. So actually this is a collaboration with Sega because Sega also owns Mushi King 2 as well.
開けてもらっても
Okay, can.
あーいいんすか？
で足りない分はちょっと取ってください。
これが
6パック6パックでしたね。
Okay, can.
5はありますか？じゃあちょっと1個お兄ちゃんの。
あーじゃあお兄ちゃんこれ全部そうですね123
お兄ちゃん多めですね。
Okay, can. Alright. So no, it's just a collaboration with Sega. That's all.
6だからこれお互い55で533取れば
あ
OK
ー、
です。
これ
They're deciding the divide. Usually they take half and half. I think this half, you take that half.
ちょっとまあ兄貴からあげる
兄貴から
か。
開けていきましょうか。
兄貴って言うとちょっと違う人になっちゃうよね。
ちょっと兄貴だとこちら
男
側
児さんになっちゃうけどね。
Oh, okay. So Nakusa actually opens from the bottom up.
かけますかね。
早速。
うん。
Amaisa actually opens from the top down, which is what I do too as well. There we go. Distorted Bane
ビート出た。
and Vita. And she really get Vita already.
ちゃんとアキラのパックから。
素晴らしい。
Man, look at that shine.
これね
That shine was pretty epic as well. And there's energy cards in there too as well. Okay, interesting.
絶対必要な。
I can see energy cards there.
これねトークンセットだ。 ちょっと待って、何を引くのを目標に開けます？もう結構開けちゃって。
ちょっと私これ欲しかったやつだ。
あ、そうなんですか？
激横ポップコーン。これ欲しかったの。
Alright, they're just throwing some of the more iconic cards as well. And the corn is actually. Hey,
大丈
you
夫。
drop a card?
多分大丈夫。
多分大丈夫。
はい。
Should be okay.
激横ポップコーン。これね、コーン畜生目って言ってるんですよ。
So yeah, of course. So they will showcase some of the more favorite designs of cards as well. So the corn is, I think, it's a Grand Fear card for the corn. It's actually pretty a good card from there. So Sauraron, double frame rare apparently, or frame rare.
はい。
Sauraron support frame rare. So yeah.
あ、待って、この箱めっちゃ強いかも。じゃーん。
And there you go. One got Vita, the other got Rakshasa. Hey, just the Imperial, so we already have the set complete.
ね。
ちょっと。
強いな。シークレット引きたい。引きましょう。シークレット引こう今日は。
あ、ラブベリ来た。
うん。
あ、可愛いアネマリー。
どうぞどうぞ。
はい、ラブベリです。ラブちゃん。
のファーストバンガード。
はい。
まだね。
Alright.
する前の。
はい。
今日は真野さんとは引きの違い見せてないな俺が。いや今んとこちゃんと見せつけられている気がするが。
お。
あ、ラブベリ出たよー。じゃん。
Alright, so them showcasing the DX cards too as well. I think it's like one in each pack, one DX card in each pack. If memory serves. I can't recall the rates that it was back when they had Mushi King, back when they had the Bang Dream decks as well. So yeah.
ドレスシークレット。
Everybody on my Discord is active. Everybody on my Discord is active.
お、じゃん。
So yeah.
アブシュゲヒタードラゴン。
お、
京馬の使うフレームレアっすね。
いいですね。
おしゃれ魔法カードまだ見てねえな。
ですね。あ、あ、
うん。
スクワーロル。
あ、来た。
で、
Alright.
筐体。
筐体カードね。
筐体カード。
はい。
嬉しい。いいな。
コラボカードはコモンの枠から出てるから安心してください。大丈夫ですね。あー、来た来た来た来た。これです。
Alright.
おしゃれ魔法カード。
Oh.
それだ。
Got me excited, but I think it was like, why did you open? Oh no, you open one of the rest.
私が紹介してなかったんだ。
あ、そうなんですか。
そうだ。
Makes me wonder if.
でこれ
Makes me wonder though.
はい
Like, it makes me wonder, like,
そう。
how much am I underestimating the appeal that is
あ、私
Love and Berry
お、
in Japan?
ちゃんってやるやつ。
そ
え、持ってる持ってる。
う。ぜひ読んでみてください。
めっちゃ嬉しい。
はい。
Did you say that because of the barcode, could you scan the barcode into the machine?
止めますよ。
I think they say yes, you could. So
ちなみにコラボは毎回コモンの枠から出てるんですね。
あ、そうなんだ。
そうだぜ。
I mean, it is what it is. So, but yeah.
おートリプルレア引きました。
うわ、
こちらフェドウェイルータードラゴンじゃーん。これは自己回収ゲージだから1000回ですね。え、マジですか？マジ？すごすぎ
この箱強いぞ。
ー。やっぱこれが引きの力よ。見てるか？
すごいぞ。
マノさん。これよこれ。
マノさん。マノさん。
So yeah.
パック開封の時だけ呼んでもらおうかな。お、来ました。
お、
じゃん。ウルズオーレとライティン。
あ、ライティン。いい
Mm-hmm.
ですね。
さっきフレームレア
めっちゃ可愛いですね。
ね、可愛い。
Alright. Just a note so that your rares and above, so there are 2 rares and above that's in each pack. So yeah.
ライティンのシルバーレア。
おー、え、待って。3枚。
That's a lot of. That's like 3 of those cards in there.
ライティンこれ全部コンプリートした
やばい、これ愛されてるぞ。
What?
レアないですよね、ライティン。
ダブルフレームないです。コンプリートしました。ワンボックスで。
ワンボックスでライティング。
One box already, you got 3 copies of it already, including one the FRs. Oh no, sorry, they've got the full set. What is the silver rare?
じゃあ、待って。
So FR, silver rare, and then the normal version of the card.
でも2枚引いてるか。
はい。
3 copies in one
こ
box.
れ何か出るかな。いや、なんかダブルフレーム引けてねえんだよな。
ユースサポートしてないってしてるよ。ベルデイスだろ。
Yeah, there's your support in this set, so yeah.
そうそうそう。はい。ラスト。
Gotta remind her, so because she actually plays a U perk deck herself.
はい、こちら。ジャンボスクラッシャーでーす。
Mm-hmm.
とんでもないカード。エルドグレーマーの強化なんですけど、クリティカル横で上がる、ドローしながらクリティカル上がるっていうとんでもないカードで、しかも端子ついてないっていうね、意味不明カード。俺めっちゃ好き。このジャンボスクラッシャーとあとね、今回萌えフラシっていうね、サポートがあるんですけど、この2枚がめちゃめちゃいいカードなんですよ。エルドグレーマー使い歓喜なんですけど、萌えフラシ引いてないかもな。引いてないかもな。ということで、全部開けたかな。
開けました。
まあ俺が来たということは、
What in the chances? Yeah, what in the chances indeed, so I agree. What is in the chances?
俺が関わった開封では
So yeah.
一度もディールを見たことがない。
そうなの？
はい。
前回も。
前回どこ版で開けた時も出なかったし、俺は個人で抜いても出なかった。
あれ、これ真野さんに引いてもらうしかな
マ
いな。
ナさんだったら多分引けたと思う。
引いてもらおう。ねえ。
そう。
いいな。でも今回なんかこう、
うん
気になるカードいっぱいあって、
うん。
この子たちが
あ、
そう
ね、
ユニット化してるんですよ。
そうそうそうそう。
リリステの。
パティシエールたちね。
そう、私ね、2人引いて
あ、
た。
マジですか。じゃあそっちに多分全部折りますな。
いやでも毛も耳の子がいなかった
あ、まあでもなかなか3種揃うっていうのね、難しいでございますからね。
めっちゃ可愛いんですよ。みんなに見せたい。やっぱリリステアンバサダーとして
あ、確かに
見せますよ。
コンプしたい。
コンプしたいし。
探してます。
あれ、どこに？あ、いたいたいた。そうだ。あと1人出てる。
誰が出てるんだ。
はい。
ちょっと待ってください。俺が持ってそう。
Yeah, they gotta point out so that the sweet gang is also in there too as well.
いないかも。
あら、いないな。
うん。いないか
そ
も。
う、あとね、ユースの強化が入ってるんですよ。
うん。
さっきご紹介しましたけど。ユースも入ってる。
だってこれいっぱい見せたいものある。これ無限に続い
や
ちゃう。
ばいですよね。
はい。
そう、私もね、これもう2、3枚今日引いてるんですけど。
So that's the yeah, that's the youth support right there. So they're actually sifting through to search for specific
これ
cards.
大事な情報言っとくね。インフィニットアイズマーカーも今回。
Yeah, so importantly, the infinite ice marker is also there too as well. So surprisingly, it's printed on both the first
このね、
set 4 and set 5. So good to know.
法年満作。この子もたちも実はちょっとサイクルなのよ。
Okay.
そうですよね。
そう、今回はねちょっとね、アミカルパ
Oh yeah. So these three, I think, like they have interactions with each other.
可愛いっすよね。ラックルン。
ラックル。
うん。
So yeah.
俺嫌いじゃない。はい
いい。ですね。
ということで、
はい。
いっぱい楽しいものあるんで、みんなもぜひ開けてみてください。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
こんな感じでいいのか。
はい。
はい。
ということで、じゃあ商品情報です。
Alright, so
は10月11日発売です。今週の金曜ですね。
have a blah.
はい。皆さんぜひぜひ手に入れてください。
はい、よろしくお願いします。そして最後に、漫画のチャンネルから対戦動画公開のお知らせです。こちらどうぞ。はい、ということで、この終盤終了後に、
okay, so they are actually going to have a showcase of Rizal versus Rakshasa. Yeah, so right after this, so then you get to see the premiere video of this fight happening. So yeah, or release of the video. I'm not sure whether they did that. So
対戦動画見れる
does anybody sees that?
ご覧いただければと思います。
I did too.
これ、プレミア公開
I
ご
didn't
ざい
take a
ますの
picture.
で、みんなで一緒にコメントして
Y'all see the PNG 3?
思います。
You all see the PNG tree? No, you all see the watermark right there? Oh no! Oh no! So device season 2. Trying to get a name, I didn't catch it as well. But yeah, Kina's Voice Sector will be appearing as a guest next week. And they'll also be going through the Korokoro deck packs as well. So.
はい、よろしくお願いします。そして新刊情報は11月発売の運命のデカすぎベブベブブラックデンジャラスコロコロスタートデッキパックからデンジャラス G さんのカードを紹介します。
宮田さんがいるのにパック開封したかったですね。
確かにね、運命を引いてほしかったけども、
デンジャラス G さん、
いやでもデンジャラス G さん
Whoops on the last minute. So I posted it on my Discord server. So yeah.
ぜひぜひチェックしてもらえればと。
So yeah, let me just put up my Discord server links. I just put them in the general chat on my Discord server so you can see there.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Somebody's getting scolded. But then again, it's like so many people had to have seen that. So many people had to have seen that as well, and it still flew by many people's eyesight. And the reason I could see is gonna have been blown up big there. It's like, what's that writing there? Oh shit, it says png3.com. Oh my god.
ね、読んでると思いますので楽しみっすよね。
Oh my god. I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah.
何がカード化されてるか予想している。
I was gonna post up my socials on here too as well. So if you guys haven't joined our socials yet, do be sure to give us a follow there. Mainly will be more active on Twitter, so you probably could find our shenanigans over on Twitter too. Also. Yeah, it's very small also. Somehow I'm able to catch it. It's just very, very funny. Riders of Vanguard. Arigatou gozaimasu. So yeah, anyways, as I said, so the fact that multiple people looked at it and go, yeah, it's okay, and then they posted it on things. So hopefully it's not one person. It's like at least 3 people. So yeah, there's at least 3 people there. So yeah, so you know I won't knock on it too much. But yeah, there's definitely gonna be some scolding for sure. So you gotta take out that watermark png3.com. Hell, I wanna go see png3.com right now. So that's the promotion right there. So because it's such a meme. Okay, so yeah. So anyways, that's the end of the stream right now. And yeah, if you wanna check with me more, so I will be on Discord. So you can actually just find me there. I already posted links there. Yeah, and I've been here for every Tuesday for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. For the whole entire overdress like season and whatnot. The only times that I missed the only time that I actually missed the stream, so if I'm personally sick or if I got something that happened and whatnot. So yeah, but otherwise you can find me here every Tuesday and also on YouTube too as well. So I appreciate everybody coming on to YouTube. I saw at the peak of like 10 people over here, so I really appreciate that me continue to do streams here. So more and more people are just rediscovering us here at CVGS. So nice of you to drop by and whatnot. But of course, I'm also here on Twitch as well. So while I haven't been able to actually come out to Twitch, that should be changing very soon. So I'm not gonna make any promises, but I am getting back into the thick of things with some video games too as well. So just having a good time and enjoying that. So yeah, you can always tune in to us every Tuesday for Vanguard News. So yeah, just make sure you keep us subscribed over here or follow us here on Twitch as well if you haven't done so. So yeah. That much all I have to say. So thank you very so much for joining me for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.